Hey, this is Moo, and welcome back to Game Dev Tycoon, where we continue the story of our fantastically named game studio, Pirated Games. I think the last time we were still more or less riding the success of... Let's take a look back here. This is the one that's out right now. We're pulling in some okay sales on this. It's got a 775 rating, another solid performer. This actually got a 925. It made pretty good money. This was our smash hit from last episode, and there is a disturbing trend where all of our big hits have to do with sexual predators. But, you know, we're cold-blooded marketeers. We'll keep that in mind and simply keep making more games along those lines. Probably not, actually. And right now, we're just training our guys while the money comes in here. Oh, and now we get invited to a game convention. Dear Pirated Games, we have followed your progress in recent years with your sexual predator games and would like to extend this formal invitation to participate in the biggest sexual predator game convention on the planet. Games, also known as G3. By having your own company booth at G3, you can gain a lot of fans and hype for your games, and we think our audience would love to see you there. We'll contact you yearly with booth options. Hope to see you at G3, the G3 committee. These booths, they seem like they cost a lot, believe me, compared to what actual conventions charge for relatively inane crap. These conventions cost nothing. We're still going to go pretty small booths to start with, though, because it just doesn't make any sense with a company this small. We only have almost 14,000 fans. That's not very much. Alright, we're finishing up this round of training, and I can't remember what we were training. Let's see. Would you rather researching game reports or continue training? You know what? I don't remember how many times I trained at the end of the last episode, so we could just build a new game. Could be some contract work. You know, I've never actually taken a look at contracts. Well, I have in the past, but I've never found them useful. Contracts are useful to earn some extra cash when your balance is low and can also be useful to generate a small number of research points. Contracts require to generate a certain amount of design and technology points before the time runs out. Decide carefully what contract you accept. If you miss the deadline for a contract, you'll have to pay a penalty, so it's better to start with smaller contracts and see how much you can handle. And these are some of the really small contracts here, like 2 and 17 here for library software. It doesn't pay very much. The nice thing is because we have 3 people on staff, this takes almost no time. We can finish this without really failing. This one takes a little bit longer. And basically you have this time frame in order to earn this many points. We're not really suffering for cash right now, and we don't really need the work. So I'd rather not do that right now. Let's just crank out a new game and try and keep our name in the marketplace. And then I think we're going to have to start researching topics, because we only have 6 topics and they're really not very good. Let's I guess we'll chunk out some rehashes. Why the hell not? So Robot Gets High, that's our cyberpunk RPG. Superman Rape was the superhero RPG. We did a medieval one. King Edward II cuts his hair. I think I'm not even sure if military is a good RPG topic. I don't think it is. I think this is more of an action. We can go back to action because we're suffering a little bit on our technology ratings recently, and we could use a little bit more of that. So let's go back to action games. Let's stick on the Game Boy. I mean, I don't think it's very good for... Yeah, it's only got a +1 for action. At least it's not terrible at it. But they do have the largest market share, and we've already paid the licensing fee. So what the hell? Use Super Rapey Priest, and now we have to think of what kind of a space action game we're going to make. There's a whole bunch of inside jokes I can make about, like, Scientology space opera, but I don't think anyone would get them. Let's see. Darth Vader. Well, there's space. And we need an action theme. Darth Vader baseball? No, that's a sport. That's a sports game. Road Rally would be racing. Hopscotch. That's action, right? You have to jump around. Darth Vader hopscotch. I don't see what could go wrong with this. Except that there's no sexual predator references, so it's probably not going to do very well. Use our highest graphics level. I'm kind of hoping that we get to 3D. When we get to 3D, I think I'll spend some time and build another engine. And then just try and stick with 3D for the rest of the game. Alright, let's modify this stuff. We can still... Oh, story quests. So now, here we have a problem. We can't fit both linear story and simple cutscenes. Well, the story doesn't have to be linear, because as we know from the George Lucas's trilogy and the prequel trilogy, that he just kind of jumps around whenever the hell he feels like it. But simple cutscenes would work. Let's try that. Yeah, keep scratching your heads, you assholes. It's not like I'm just sitting here doing this all myself. God, I hate those guys. Alright, gotta move the AI up so we can operate the thing on his chest that tells his mom when to pick him up from the convention. And dialogues are at a minimum, as is appropriate for any Star Wars movie. This guy's still scratching his frickin' head. This robot gets high as off the market. It sold 102,000 units, 714,000 in sales. Whatever. We're bound to... Anything is bound to be a disappointment after the incredible smash success of When Did You Rape Me, Superman, so I'm not going to hold it against them. Well, I'll hold it against him, because he keeps scratching his head. Alright, and now we have to modify these. And now you see we have the hint here, so I know that sound is sort of middling importance, so... They're right there. Yeah, like that. Whatever. V2 graphics. Yeah, we can't choose both of those. Eventually you do get sound options like a soundtrack and whatnot, but sometimes it's pretty hard to fit them into your game. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Well, our design numbers are very disappointing compared to the previous games, but those are RPGs. Okay, let's get a small booth. Oh, and I forgot to advertise. Better do that. Here. Oh, this is really late. It's so late in the game for me to do this. I should have done this at the beginning of, like, Phase 3. Let's do magazine demos anyway. Here. I'm really not marketing this very well. Any more bubbles? Any bugs? Any bugs? Go. Darth Vader hopscotch is ready. New record for technology. Alright, we should be unlocking some new stuff for engine and level design. AI, world design. There's a lot better balance here. You know, I previously I wondered whether or not this balance mattered, but considering that our big Smash RPGs were way skewed towards design than technology, I don't think that's true. Alright, let's release this piece of shit. Oh. Ed Wilkerson, the head scratcher, gains a salary increase. Fortunately, he was pretty cheap to begin with. And now let's do a round of training quickly. Multiplayer. Oh, all this stuff is a bill. Let's do a round of training now that we're done with this terrible game. What do you get? I'm gonna stick with my strategy of moving up their primary skills first. This guy really needs some speed training though, but he needs code first. So, and then me. I'm getting pretty good at all this stuff. I guess I could go for more speed. No, I'll get these two, because I need these. I think I need these to be at 450 to be a graphics specialist, and one of them needs to be 500 before I can get boost. So, actually, Captain Yarrrr is progressing the slowest of anyone, because I keep splitting my time. Whatever. Let's see what the reviews say. First reviews for a newly released game, Darth Vader Hopscotch, came in. Please be good. Or reasonable, at least. 7. Yeah. I think we're milking about as much out of this engine as we can probably get. We'll have to get lucky. We're not getting as much of a boost out of this training as I thought we were. I figured that we would be able to keep up with increased expectations just by training all the time, but we got an average 7. Fine. Here we are at the convention. Pirated Games. Here's our tiny little unimpressive booth. It's like that sad little table for when you go to a Comic-Con and you see like the legendary writers and artists of yesteryear who are reduced to just pretty much having a folding table with a couple of sketches on it. That's what we have. Pirated Games promoting Darth Vader hopscotch in a little corner that smells kind of like mildew of the hall. We got about 49,000 people showing up. That's pretty sad. Now, at least it didn't cost us much. We didn't make it in the top 100 booths. They have a really huge requirement for making the top 100 booths. I think I think maybe you need like a couple 100,000 people to make it in the top 100, or maybe even more than that. I'm not sure how many people they think go to E3. But the game is a little unrealistic here, because really what determines how many people show up to your booth is how many booth babes you have. Okay, keep learning, keep scratching your head. Oh, yeah, this guy is Chris Roberts, the Wing Commander guy. Today, Sony has announced their very own console called the PlayStation. Apparently, the company has completely reworked their earlier PlayStation prototype after Nintendo canceled the project. We might write for that. The new PlayStation comes with a CD-ROM drive and 32-bit processors wholly owned by Sony. And it also breaks really fast. Industry professionals say that this might be the beginning of a new generation of consoles. Nintendo declined to comment. The PlayStation will enter the market in 2 months. It might be profitable to write for that. They might get a larger share of the market right away. And now we can research sequels. There's a lot of things we can research. Mostly, I think we just got to get a couple of new topics out of the way, because I'm getting a little sick of the ones that we have. Alright. We could train, you know, Wilkerson here needs more training because he started the weakest, and particularly in terms of speed. So I'm going to give him speed training, but I'm going to have the other 2 guys actually work on some research. What's his... Oh, he's got 322 research. I'm not going to train him. He is actually going to perform research. Try, what kind of new topics we have? Oh, look at these terrible topics. God. Do aliens. Whatever. Kids like aliens, right? And I am going to work on a game report so I can get some more research points in and a couple more hints. Okay, King Edward the Second cuts his hair. I'll do a postmortem on that. Publish it to Kama Sutra. Have a bunch of jerks comment on it. Okay, and today the PlayStation has been released. I'm not sure. I wish I had a meter for when these guys get tired, because they should be getting tired pretty soon. Oh, there they go. Seems that RPGs are especially popular. Oh, we're really good at those. Well, anyone is, as long as you follow the formula. I think I'm going to send these guys on vacation really fast, and then we'll come back and push out an RPG. Completed alien research. Artificial intelligence seems to be not very important for RPGs. Really, what a surprise that is. You go on vacation, and you generate another game report for Mr. Robot Gets High, because we're going to need the... we could use some insights on RPGs. And as soon as Pokey here is done, he's going on vacation too. There he goes. Go on vacation. Darth Vader Hopscotch is off the market. Sold 56.7k units. Yeah, our sales are starting to fall now. Let's hope we get release here. Our post-release analysis of Mr. Robot Gets High is complete. Dialogues are very important for RPGs, and world design are very important. Yeah, okay. Startling insights. Just wait for this jerk to get back. Come on, Wilkerson. There you are. Let us start cashing in. Let me see, first of all. Alright, the PlayStation, you know, it's actually almost equal to the Game Boy. Let's try the PlayStation. RPGs is good on play. I never owned the first PlayStation. I think I got the second one, and then I got 2 more of them because they kept freaking breaking on me. Terrible build quality. 200 grand. Oh, whatever. What else am I going to do with it? We know it's an RPG. What is it going to be? Well, we have this aliens topic, but sure, whatever. And we'll use the Super Rapey Priest engine. Still can't do mediums, which is fine because I don't think my staff management is really very good. I run into trouble with fatiguing people. So let's see. What kind of an alien RPG should we make? Let's see. Alien RPG. It's a really unpopular and shitty alien. There. In keeping with our George Lucas theme from earlier. 2D graphics. I'm really waiting to get the 3D in. No bubbles. Wow. Alright, we can put linear story back in. I really hope we can finish this by the time, before RPGs become unpopular. Dialogue's up here. AI because it's Jar Jar down here. And I'm going to mark it now because I think the development time for small games is a lot shorter. So let's do that. Hype's going up a little bit. We'll adjust these down. Hype is still going up a little bit. Okay, we have a lot of bugs to clear though. Wow, that's a lot of design. Keep going. Anything else? Any bugs? Don't put bugs in. Okay. Phew, there's a tech bubble. New records for Jar Jar Binks gets killed. Oh man, it's gonna take us a while to get that graphic XP up. Oh, and Chris Roberts gained a level. Means he's gonna demand more money! Branching story and dialogue tree. Well, let's do our training now. Let's see, I think to get boosted he needs to be level 5 and design 500. So, here, let's push his design. In you. I'm really tempted just to keep him on speed, but he needs tech too. And I need, what do I need? Kind of need everything. Well, I think I'm the best balanced of them because I keep doing this. But yeah, let's keep doing that. Sure, what the hell. The first reviews for Jar Jar Binks Gets Killed are in. Let's see. Please be good. 8? Oh, okay. That's an uptick from our previous attempts. 9. Better. 2 10s, an 8, and a 9. I can live with that. Everyone loves to kill Jar Jar Binks. It's kind of hard to see how that's an RPG, though. I guess you roleplay Jar Jar trying to not get killed? That's no fun. Alright, finish up your training here so I can do something useful. Well, for once Ed Wilkinson is going to come out. I have been playing Jar Jar Binks Gets Killed and have tremendously enjoyed the experience. This game doesn't just tell a story. No, Misa manages to draw you in so you truly feel part of adventure. To Pirate Games, keeps the hits coming, please. Christopher Rignall, e-gaming check? Okay. Whoever you are. This is how much I pay attention to the press. Not selling super fast. We do one more round of training here, or just do some research. I think we should do another round of training. Speeder. His research is actually kind of low, but he needs. I want everyone to have at least 300 speed. And let's see. Push my research, because I think I'm going to be the guy who does most of these game postmortems. And then once Chris Roberts stops scratching his head, now that he has a raise, let's train him. Speed? Sure. Seems the market's normalizing again with no particular strong trends at the moment. You know, I bet it's because we happened to catch the RPG wave that this became a bigger hit. But I don't know if you can see, like, because we're spending so much time on training, we're actually losing some cash at this point. So before too long, we're going to have to develop a new engine so we can get back on the hit parade. Jar Jar Binks Gets Killed is off the market. It sold 135,000 units, 950,000 in sales. Not bad. Ed Wilkinson, good job not scratching your head all the time. Alright, time to develop something else. RPGs, let's go back to action. And as long as we have aliens, we'll do that. Oh, look at that, PlayStation, now it's on top. Super Rapey Priest, okay, let's see. Else Cat Safari. So we're just hunting for food in your living room. And it's action, PlayStation, Super Rapey Priest. And this should all be pretty rote by now. Let's see, do we want to we don't need a story for that. He's killing cats. What the hell do you need to know? Okay, let's go, Bubbles. In 2 months, the Game Gear will be taken off the market. Well, that didn't last long. Hi, this is Top Mod from the Center. I got where the Pirate Games is working on a new game. Would you be willing to share some information on your current game project and do an interview about it? Yeah, okay, whatever. Many of our readers are curious about what decisions go into making a video game and how companies prioritize development areas. Your new game is an aliens action game. Can you tell us whether such a game would usually receive more focus on world design or an engine? This is kind of a gimme. I don't even know what kind of, if this gives you a benefit or not, because I've never... If you play the game for a while, these answers are so obvious. I've never given the wrong answer, so I don't know if that gives you a hit. Maybe it just gives you some press and some hype. But anyway, it's engine. Oh, it does give you a little bit of hype. But in a recent interview with Pirate Games, we discussed our upcoming Aliens action game and asked company founder Captain Yarrrr how different development areas are prioritized. In the interview, Captain Yarrrr gave the obvious frickin' answer. Thanks. Let's do that. And I'll start buying some press. Everyone get a demo of Alf's Cat Safari and shoot domestic animals in your living room. Yeah, we'll rent a booth again. God, it's already been another year. I was kind of hoping we'd be further along by the middle of year 9, but what are you going to do? Oops. Yeah, let's do that. And graphics. Really need a lot more graphics just so I can get up to the 3D revolution. I'm a little bit behind. Alright, those numbers aren't bad. Get those bugs out. Let's wait a couple of seconds. Alf's Cat Safari will get a little bit of hype from this while we finish up the bugs. Probably not a lot of hype. I mean, we're still not very popular. We have less than 20,000 fans still. 57,000 visitors. Eh. Yeah, I know, we're terrible. There's a bug. Get the bug out. Good enough. Game Gear's no longer supported. I hate when they do this, because... Ah! Because that can happen! You see that? I had to cancel this window when I hit finish, and frickin' Chris Roberts dropped a bug in an Alf's Cat Safari. Oh, I hate you guys. Boss, I've discovered that some really dedicated fans of the original Abusive Priest have created a fan game using a lot of material from our game. They don't make any money from it, and just seem to do it for fellow fans. Our legal advisors strongly suggest we shouldn't allow this to go on. You know what I strongly suggest? Stop worrying about this shit and don't drop a fucking bug into the game. Just let them do whatever they want. Dick, dropping a bug into my game. Oh, I hope that one bug isn't going to kill us on this. Oh, we're moving up pretty far on 2D Graphics V2. Fucking hell. Stupid bug. It really bothers me. Well, and I can research stereo now. Well, fine. You know what? I'm going to train... Maybe I should have trained you in speed, because that lets you put a bug in there. Here. Get your game design up. You get your technology up. And I... And I'll just do this again. Whatever. We're kind of falling into a rut here with our training. Maybe we should hire some more people. The first reviews for Al's Cat Safari came in. Let's see if they hate the bug. Oh, that bug really hurt us. It's only a 5. Fuck you, Chris Roberts. Another 5. Oh, this is a disaster. Another 5. Have seen better. Yeah. 4. Oh, God. Ooh, that really hurts. You know what? I'm gonna hire one more person at this point. We obviously have a deficiency in tech because our tech guy is like the low man here. Spent 150k on finding a new tech guy, and we might hire another design guy. I don't know. But these guys at the beginning are mostly just going to be like going to school. Hi, I'm Denise Reed, the main developer of the original Abusive Priest fan game. I've recently been informed that your legal department invited you to stop us, and just wanted to say I'm very grateful that you didn't. Because everyone loves abusive priests. Pirated Games is the best company in the world. I'm glad I can be part of the fan community. Okay, when we've gained like 1,000 fans. Okay, let's see who we have here. These numbers are really low, but she's cheap. Design 0. I've never seen someone with a 0 before. A little bit more expensive. His tech is only 199. It's not very good. And speed is really bad. His research is higher. Nathan's level 2. Oh, he's got a really good tech rating. Cost boy. You know what? I'm gonna go with him. And let's train him. And I'm gonna hire a design guy. I know like this is gonna cost me money, but I want to get these guys up and running and learning from books before we have to move into a new office. Plus, I just need more bubbles in these games. That game was really disappointing. Look at that. The whole office is brought down because of these assholes. Okay, let's see. He's pretty well balanced, although his design's only 276. 336, tech 63, speed, okay, 200s. His speed is low. And this guy, I don't like this at all. 76, 123, 253. I think this is the person to go with. There. Let's see, let's train this guy in, and oh, I can't even send them on vacation because it's because we have 2 new people in the office that their efficiency is low. You know what? Let's waste another round of training on you guys. I could have sworn I thought his design would go up. Well, here. Let's give him some speed, I guess. And you... Speed is 274 now. Let's get him some more research. Now, I'm almost done. I'm actually the last in, and see, Nathan Montgomery is in. His efficiency is also very low. We'll start him with a code course. I'm done. Let me train myself up. I'll go with speed. You're about done with your welcome package. Hi, welcome to the office. This is Chris Roberts, the guy who likes to drop bugs on my game in the last fucking second and screw up my sales. You need a design course. We're just bleeding cash. Let's take a look at our game history. Al's Cat Safari. It hasn't even paid for itself yet. It's almost off the market. I think that's gonna be a colossal failure. Yeah. This does not bode well. Al's Cat Safari is off the market. It sold 50. Yeah, I know. It lost money. I know it lost money. See, can you use a vacation yet? You can. Go on vacation, you dick. You think about that bug that you put in my game. You go on vacation too. And then let's see. Well, I'm ready. I can get some research points. Darth Vader hopscotch. Montgomery, you're gonna take another course. What are you gonna take? Speed research. You're gonna get research. And then as soon as you're done, you'll train something. And fuck you, Chris Roberts, you're back in the office. Anything I can do, boss? Yeah, how about not creating bugs? And you will get... You know what? You'll get research too. Darth Vader hopscotch is complete. Store quests are not important. Yeah, whatever. We have some more game reports we can generate. You do Jar Jar Binks gets killed. And Chris Roberts, why don't you tell me what went wrong with Al's Cat Safari? And Wilkinson, you go to school because, you know, at least you didn't fuck up that last game. I'll give you research. Well, I'm going to let this go, and I'll find out what happens next time and whether or not Christian Robertson has any sense of remorse for what he did. And he knows what he did. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.